Are you ready? So, action. First off, can you list the jobs that you've had?
The jobs in my
The
life?
jobs in your life.
In my life?
Yeah.
Okay. The first job maybe was getting a child. Getting adult. Then I went to the gymnasium. Studied teacher for ground school in Regensburg. Then I quit the university and had different jobs. And then I did civil service, as we call in Germany. And then I started in 1988 as a journalist. And I quit the job in 2021.
This year.
This year, that's right.
Journalist for what?
Journalist for culture.
Oh, a culture journalist.
Yeah.
Highbrow.
I was responsible for literature, music, exhibitions and so on. Music.
And this is how you got in contact with Kevin, to know Kevin.
I got in contact with Kevin first as a listener to his music. And
live music or records?
Live music. He played 3 times in my hometown, and one concert was with the band, with the Paradise Band. He played in the youth center, so called, and 2 times I met him in a small club where I think he played only with Friedel Pohrer, with only acoustic, 2 acoustic concerts. But I never got personally with him in contact. And then I lost the contact. I listened to other kind of musics, not only Kevin Coyne. And he came back to my mind, I think it was in 2012. I was responsible in a team for a literature festival in my hometown in Weiden in Upper Palatinate in northern Bavaria, and there was a new team and we had new ideas for the festival, and I was responsible for the exhibitions. This was one new part of the festival, and the first exhibition was Günter Grass, who got the Nobel Prize for Literature, and the second exhibition was Armin Müller-Stahl, a German actor and musician. And then I organized an exhibition with Klaus Voormann.
Oh, the Beatles.
The famous Beatles, Revolver Man. And so we always try to get artists who are responsible for art and literature. And then Kevin came in my mind, and I remembered him, and I got in contact with Helmi and said, I'm a journalist and I'm working for the literature, for the poetry festival, and Kevin also painted. Can we make an exhibition? And Helmi said, yes, yeah, sure, we can make it. And it was a great event, and Eugene and Robert came, and so this was the first time I made an exhibition, a heavy word, with Kevin. And there was a following exhibition at the Kunstverein in Weiden. It was titled Kill, Kill, Kill. And then Hamley said, "Woo, if you are interested, you can take care for the work of Kevin." And so I got in contact once again.
This was after Kill, Kill, Kill was when then? What year?
I think it was in 2013.
Oh, so you really got involved after Kevin had gone?
That's right. So I met him live, only in concert, but I never got in contact with him as an artist or personally.
So this is really weird, because all the being majory, razorblades, everything who worked for Kevin.
Yeah.
And my final question is, how did the job end?
Yeah.
But you're the only guy that doesn't have to answer this question, because you're the only guy that is still working for Kevin.
That's right. So I made a lot of exhibitions in the last year. We've got one in Austria and here in Bavaria and Germany, and there was a last exhibition last year, but it had to be cancelled due Corona. It was a very big a kind of retrospective here in Nurnberg at the Kunstmuseum, and there are more exhibitions planned. One gallerist called me from Italy and Amsterdam, but we can't plan anything at the moment. What I did in the last years, except for making exhibitions, is I made a catalog. It is the first catalog ever done for Kevin's art. It's kind of it's between a reading book and a picture book.
Well, hold on, sir.
Yeah,
Hold it in the camera.
that's right.
And one other thing, can you switch the light off, please? This is the cut.
This is
The light, no, that light is still on. The room light.
yeah.
Can you switch that off briefly?
This one.
No, the on the wall.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it's better.
Well, that's what I want to see, you see, because I just noticed I forgot to switch the light off. So now,
Okay,
no, put it back on. We keep it as it is.
okay.
That will just disturb the
No problem.
ambience.
No problem.
My mistake, but I do fuck up sometimes. So now we're cut. We're on again.
So this is the catalog I've made, the first ever done. Kevin never had a catalog for any kind of exhibition, and it was a great exhibition in Cham. It's a small village, also in northern Bavaria, and this was financed by friends and fans of Kevin Coyne. And I think it's a very interesting book.
It's a great book, if I may say so, because you sent me one, and
Yeah.
I had a few dentist appointments usually because I've been a bad boy.
Yeah.
I have to go. It cost me a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
Putting it bluntly. So I spent a lot of time in this fucking chair. I hate dentists,
Yeah,
and I always had that book with me, and I've read them all.
that's great.
And I thought
That's
this is
great.
a fucking great book because they're nice, short, and precise bits from people that knew Kevin.
That's right. That's
And
right.
it really, you get the flavour of Kevin from his personality, and you get the art because Kevin's always known as a musician, but he really should be known as a painter.
That's right. That's right. And he's also a poet. He wrote a lot of books, and this was made by, as I said before, by fans, by a kind of sponsoring and crowdfunding. Kevin Coyne fans from all over the world, from France, from England, from America, and so we made
Netherlands,
this. So we
Belgium.
made this Belgium. So we made this catalog. This was,
And this is still available to buy.
this is still available. Yeah,
How much?
it's 10 euros
Cheap.
now. 10
Worth
euros.
every penny.
Yeah, yeah. We also got a relaunch of the website. It's still on the www.kevincoyne.de, but there are this is a new relaunch with different things. It's worth to visit, I think so. I also made a release this year together with a friend of mine who is also a poet and a painter. A new book with unreleased poems of Kevin Coyne, and it's called "The Poems Are Between the Lines." Die Gedichte stehen zwischen den Zeilen. And the German artist is called Jürgen Huber, a friend of mine. And then we've got poems by Kevin Coyne, and they are in German and in English.
Yeah. Because one of my favourite pieces of his is one of his books. It's a sketch in heaven where Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, all the 27 Club up there.
Yeah.
Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
And they're in the bar.
Okay.
It's like a play, like a film.
Okay.
I've been reading it recently, and when I get a bit more complicated with this machine or whatever, I'll have a go at doing this film, man.
Okay. That's good
If
idea.
I'm allowed to, that is.
Yeah.
You have the rights, do you? Oh, you're the man to ask. Who do I ask? Do I ask you or do I ask Helmi?
I don't know. I don't know. You can ask me.
I ask you then.
Yeah.
Can I do this as a project? But not this year, next year.
Yeah, maybe.
I've got too much lined
Yeah,
up this year
yeah.
already, but this is a future project because I need some people to act.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the second project. Then there is the new biography, but I was only shortly involved. And this is the first biography which was released about Kevin, and it's written by Stefan Radelmeier, a friend of Kevin's, who did the last interview the day before he died, and it's very well written with a lot of details. It's worth reading, and I try to find a publisher to release it in English.
Because